worst placing these players can get right here is 5th, and we've got what we anticipated, which is a Puff Ditto.
Yes,
Unless
a
Vince
Puff
has got
Ditto.
a secret, like, third character that I don't know about.
I can't wait to see both of them play Puff.
Peach Ditto. Did it say Puff Ditto?
I mean, they're going to play Puff Ditto.
What?
I mean, they both know that they need to counterpick each other's Peaches,
Oh,
so they're going to pull out the Puffs.
Ugh.
It's going to be Puff Ditto. Alright, we're going to Battlefield to start this off. Can Peach top platform? Can Peach?
I don't
Find
want
out
to say
now.
yes, but I also just don't want that to be a thing, also. Alright, Vincent.
Vincent is Daisy. Can you tell Daisy Peach apart?
I get that one, yeah. Well, if he loses it, it's because he chose Daisy, clearly. That's the only reason why he'll lose.
Yo, Vincent big-time Daisy defender. Like, I think Vincent's proud of the fact that he's the best Daisy main in the world.
Of the 2.5?
Hey, we take it, right?
What?
Oh, down smash gets reversed into a down smash.
Well, don't ask me, but... I don't know, the naming conventions are really weird on that. Okay, whatever. Okay, so putting in an opportunity right here. So Peach Dittos. I'm not gonna like spew out nonsense that I don't know about.
I
yeah.
practiced a bunch of pitches against Teddy, and obviously I'm not at Vince's level. But when I was asking Teddy for advice on this matchup, one of the key things he told me was that in neutral, there's this rock, paper, scissors between being on the ground, floating near the ground, and floating pretty high up. Where high float beats low float beats ground, and playing grounded beats high float.
Oh, that is an interesting kind of triangle.
Yeah, and so that's the dynamic that I expect will shape this matchup over the set. The Peach Ditto is a very low variance matchup. There's just so much time for both players to adapt that generally the better player is gonna 3-0. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like,
yeah, no. Any sort of Ditto, I feel it's like, unless it's like Snake Dittos and Brawl, usually the better player just wins.
Well, so there's Fox Dittos and Mach Dittos, for example, are pretty high variance. You can expect this to go to Game 5. Like, Falco Dittos similarly, but the floaty Dittos are the ones that, even if the players are really, really close in skill level, you kind of expect the better player to eke it out every single time.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that happens. That's obviously not always the case. I remember last year, Aura took Teddy to Game 5 in an Oregon tournament, and that was super sick.
Yeah. Aura has a win on Teddy this year, right?
Yes, he does.
AC8, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Super good win.
Yeah. Aura's
Also,
good, yeah.
Teddy looking really, really strong.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that was a precarious situation to be in. There. All right, so he's gonna record. Okay, down smash right here. Gonna float on, and oh my gosh,
Both pairs missing.
yeah.
Peach Bomber him.
Peach Palmer him.
Peach
For the
Bomber tech chase.
disrespect. Peach Palmer tech chase.
Yeah.
Please don't tell me that's an actual thing.
I mean,
I guess you can just
read.
react to it, yeah.
You can read anything with any option, right?
Oh, I thought you were saying like you can Peach Palmer and then force a tech chase right after.
No. I mean,
It's like, what are you talking
I meant to cover
about?
the normal getup.
Yeah. Okay. Like what?
I mean, honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you could do that on Fox or something at some
Yeah,
sense.
no.
But
Like Fog is just like I get combo by everyone. Hiya. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
the Muta King Fox up here.
Oh god.
Hiya.
Go to back end. JB3 for Teddy. I think this is a matchup that really favors. Well, it's not a matchup, but I mean, like, I think
Peach
played
definitely wins this
someone.
matchup.
Shut up.
Peach definitely favored. Oh, the Daisy is on the bench. Green
Daisy on the-
Peach is coming out.
I'll believe you.
Trust me on this one.
Yeah. So grab combos in this matchup, it's usually just down throw, right?
Are there even grab combos in this matchup? I think
Well,
like
you can just
two
get Nair,
combos.
right? Down throw Nair is like the only thing I can think of.
Peach can generally DI out of it. I'm not positive, and I don't want to spread misinformation, but I believe Peach can usually DI out of it.
Yeah. I don't want to be like the guy that says like, yeah, I know all his Peach knowledge and never has played Peach or played a Peach in bracket. That's not true. But that has no like Peach knowledge whatsoever.
Yeah, in theory, I like played a lot of this character at one point, but
Yeah, this is like my blind spot in my opinion of like I just don't understand how Peach works as a character, or like what archetype she fills.
Peach is a tank that can apply a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I guess fair.
So Peach's role in Melee, right, is to use her low variance game to exploit bad habits better than other characters can. Because if you look at her raw tools, they're not as good as Fox, they're not as good as Marth, they're not as good as Puff. But what she can do that the other characters can't is force the opponent to play a long enough game that they expose their own habits.
Interesting.
Which means that if a player is in fact so good at neutral that they are able to constantly mix up and adapt as fast as the Peach does, then the Peach will generally lose the matchup. And that's what you see at high level. You see Armada when you see Armada play against Mewtwo at his peak, or when you see Armada play against Leffen, they're just so good at mixing up their options in neutral that playing the long game isn't enough to expose their habits. But against everyone else, Armada is fine, even against Falcons and Foxes and Marths, because he's just able to use these low variance, low risk plays to get enough time to figure out the best strategy for that player.
Yeah.
I feel like Peach is that's one of the big reasons I played so much Peach when I was getting frustrated with Marth, because she really lets you she gives you a lot more time to look at player habits. So like you'll see this with Armada a lot. Armada will intentionally put himself at disadvantage over and over, but it's always a mild disadvantage position. Like he likes to.
But it's also like uses a bait, right? Like there's that mentality of like, I'm gonna use this option right here so you can see that I'm doing it, and I'm gonna condition you, or I'm gonna bait you into the position where like I'm gonna punish the hell out of you.
Exactly. And Peach's survivability gives Armada the time to condition those baits. So you'll see him shield a lot, which Peach's not great at shielding. You'll see him in the corner a lot. Peach's not great at the corner. But as long as he doesn't die, it's okay. Yeah. The goal is to not lose the stock. If you haven't lost the stock, what you're doing is gaining information.
All right, that's good knowledge to know. Yeah, and that's a very, very interesting perspective. And oh my gosh, that edge guard. You know what? This game's a lot closer than the last game, that's for sure. Well, it feels closer because there's been a lot more interaction. And
but it hasn't actually been. That's the thing with floaty dittos. Like, if one person wins 45% of the interactions, they still end up with a giant deficit.
Yeah. So it's more about the positioning, I feel. Like, floaty dittos are all about like proper positioning, because if you do not hit your setups, if you don't hit your like actual like what do you call it, cross-ups and go-ins, it just blows. It's just not going to be a good time for anyone. Well, except for your opponent.
What is EL?
EO?
His tag. EL.
L?
L.
L. Is that his girlfriend? Or, sorry, is that his wife? Or significant other?
I don't know his wife's name.
Neither do I. I feel bad for not knowing it, too. Gosh, what is E? Okay, we're gonna ask after this set. It's definitely not its sponsor, because its sponsor is WTW, Will to Win.
Yeah.
Two guys, by the way. Talked to them before. All right, Nair into there, and then another. This is gonna be a last stock situation for Vincent right here. He's got to make something. He's got to make something happen.
Yeah, Vincent playing pretty safe right now, but there aren't really that many big reward plays you can get. Like if you can get like a raw kill move now, that'd be cool. But at least even if the stock counts. But okay,
all right, game 3.
Pretty brutal. Vincent has a Marth, right?
Oh god, it's a Marth I haven't seen. I don't know when's the last time he went Marth, to be honest. Okay. And now he's going back to Neutral Peach. Or he's going to Neutral Peach. Yep. Alright, Battlefield again.
Armada Peach. Channel Armada. Last game he channeled Lod, I guess. And then before that, I mean, no one plays Daisy, so...
No one plays Daisy. I'm trying to think of anybody who plays Daisy who's a top player at a time. Maybe...
I don't even know Ultimate players who play Daisy.
I think Mafia. That's not a good person to be...
Mafia plays Daisy?
I think so. Okay, unfortunately, wrong way.
That explains so much about his personality.
Oh, bruh. Don't even. That's so wrong.
What you laughed?
I did. It's so wrong, though. Should not be laughing.
If you laughed, you can't blame me for doing something
I
wrong
absolutely can.
No, you cannot. You laughed.
Anyways, back to this match. Down throw into bair. Okay. Not ultimate. Okay, so up air. I'm so used to seeing rainbows off of like Peach's up air that I'm like not used to like the little kick that she does in this game. Yeah. All right, they trade and yeah.
Go get 69. What are you doing? Umbrella. You got hit for not doing that.
Yeah, seriously, like that's why. If you're gonna lose this match, it's because that's the reason why.
Haven't you seen what the second best player in the world does?
Oh God!
Did he just down smash 4 times in a row?
Yeah.
And get it?
Yes. That
should be
did happen. Alright, got the forward air.
Oh, nice catch by Vincent.
Good engagement too.
So this is like a lot closer right now. I mean, this is like maybe like a 4 interaction deficit, but we could potentially make 4 interactions. One thing is that like these matchups do tend to be kind of momentum heavy, right? Because
yeah, because the moment one floaty has a lead, it's like, how long can you hold that lead for? Because I know I can't kill you anytime soon unless I have something on deck.
So part of it is having a lead, but even if you don't have a lead, you do see these momentum swings where one side suddenly gets in the right flow to read the other side.
Yeah.
Like, in general, when someone reads someone once, you can kind of expect them to read them a few more times in a row. It's not that noisy usually.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the other thing about Melee. It's just like, because those options do exist, because like that does happen, but in those options, or in those situations, they get to like DI, they can SDI. There's ways to get out of the B&Bs. Like not necessarily B&Bs, but the little fall-ups that they anticipate. All right, and again, Vince is doing a lot better job this game. He's slowly been learning game after game. Although, getting hit by these down smashes isn't exactly ideal. And Teddy's so good at finding this opportunity just to punish. And just like that.
Yeah, Peach is really good at edge guarding Peach, as it turns out.
God, the hunt!
But Teddy is especially good at it. But yeah, like Peach is one of the few characters that can actually just go out there with her own float and challenge the opposing Peach's float directly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not to the extent like Puff can do it, right? But, and not only can she challenge it directly, her hitboxes are strong, right? So, like, Marth, you might see him, like, rinse and repeat a few edge guards, but, like, then they eventually get back because Marth's really not killing off those hits. He's just accumulating damage. Whereas, like, a Peach Bear, when you edge guard with that, like, the other Peach actually just kind of dies.
Yeah. It's absolutely
nice
bonkers.
Recovery, though.
Okay, getting this weak hit of Nair. Forward air? Fourth air's not going to kill here. Is it? Oh, yeah. No, I'm just wrong.
Forward air heck is strong.
All right, well, see, this is the closest game yet, and, you know, Vincent's proving that he's learning. I have developed. I have failed my first 2 courses, but I'm getting a 4.0 here. I will choose to, well, maybe not a 4.0, but I'm definitely getting a passing grade right here. Oh, gets down smash right here. It's a lot of percentage, and just like that, you can see, like, those little momentum things you've been talking about, too.
All right.
Okay, he failed his final, but... All right,
damn, dude. All right, well, still great set. Like,
good stuff.
It's really nice watching like that neutral game play out.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's not necessarily a popular opinion, but
I enjoy floaty dittos as much as, with the exception of playing Puff dittos, I think floaty dittos are perfectly like fun to watch because that's when like a lot of your knowledge is tested. And like if you just play a spacey and you complain about floaty dittos, then maybe just pay attention a little more. Look at spacing. Spacing's super important in those matchups. Maybe you can learn from floaties from your spacing foxes. Every single fox I'm watching. Almost every single Falcon.
Shots fired.
Yeah.